Tegan to go ahead and just shut that.
My spot. I'm blocking it.
The one that's.
Oh, yeah, you're done.
Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. So we have our quarterly meeting today. So thank you all for being here. I'm scared to move it. Last time I moved it, it made terrible noises. How's that? Can you hear me now? Yes, is that better? Awesome. Welcome to our quarterly meeting. Somebody's radio's playing. I can appreciate that you want to dance. I get that completely. Tegan, is it coming from up here? Oh, okay. We'll see about getting it turned off. I thought it was a resident. Okay. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. It was such a beautiful day yesterday. I had about 25 people at my house, and I didn't even cook, which is the good news. So everybody survived because I didn't cook. So what I do is I just bring a honey baked ham and a honey baked turkey and put out some dishes, and then everybody who shows up brings one dish. So we had an absolutely wonderful time. I still hide Easter eggs for my 18-year-old twins. But I only put 6 out in the house, and they each had $20 bills. So I said, y'all better get up and get moving, see if you can find it. And then, of course, they still have to find their Easter baskets, which is a tradition from my mom. She used to hide our Easter baskets. My son looked at me and said, please tell me you didn't put it in my room. I'll never find it. I said, you know that's true. You would never find it. But anyway, we had a very happy Easter and got to visit with family and friends, and I hope you did as well. So just wanted to say good morning to you, and we've been enjoying this lovely weather, and we've got a couple updates for you as well as our quarterly. So Patsy has picked us out a patriotic song, America the Beautiful. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountains' majesty, above the frozen plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We've asked Gail to give us the invocation this morning. Thank you, dear.
Sure.
Appreciate you.
Oh, my pleasure. Okay, let's bow our heads, please. Dear Lord, we thank you for this time of year when the seasons change and Tallahassee is so beautiful. We thank you for being able to celebrate Easter with our family and friends and our family here at Westminster Oaks. We thank you for all our many blessings. Please be with those that are sick and grieving and trying to get better. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Gail. So we've asked Tim Osborne to come give us a quick update on the Canopy Oaks elevators. So come on up, Tim. I know people are anxious to get a hold of you.
Okay.
Well, we need to have one of those tomato screens like they have at the honky tonks. So, yeah,
You
thanks.
know what a honky tonk is?
Yeah, I do, actually. Haven't been one in 40 years, but.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
So we are obviously having trouble with the Canopy Oaks elevator. It's a clutch engagement between the inner door and the outer door. I was told by ThyssenKrupp Techs and their regional office manager locally that it was repaired late Friday afternoon. And when we checked it, it was doing the same thing, which posed a risk of entrapment to anybody that got on it. So I made a decision to go ahead and take it out of service and reached out to ThyssenKrupp. They are on site again this morning. They have the second floors repaired, ground floors working properly. They're working on the first floor now, and we're checking 3 and 4. We are also having a meeting with their upper management today at 11 a.m. in Shannon's office to resolve this. They are definitely in violation of their service contract with Westminster Oaks. That's all I have for now. We will get this straightened out, though.
Just want to clarify.
Mhm.
The issue is not the elevator car, it's the elevator doors.
It is the doors, yes.
It is the doors.
So what'll happen is that the outer door will disengage from the inner door. When that happens, the inner door shuts, then you have an entrapment issue. So that's why I took it out of service. We didn't want to have that happen. All right.
Thank you, Tim. Mark Miklos with Home Care is here to say a few words. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you.
Thank you. Well, I must first start saying that my 31-year-old son still gets an Easter basket.
Oh, how sweet is that?
And my daughter, who's in northwestern Chicago, now we ship a Easter basket to her, so
So you're saying this never ends?
never ends.
Okay.
So, and we went to sunrise service for the first time, which was just beautiful, and beautiful weather and peaceful. So thank you very much. If you don't remember who I am, my name is Mark Miklos. I'm the director of home care. I was here a few months ago announcing the application for home care here at Tallahassee and passing of our inspection. So we are open for business, okay? Just so you know, we currently have 12 clients. We're servicing 6 actively each week right now. We have 6 caregivers. 2 of those are servicing those 6 active clients. So we have 4 caregivers looking for work. If you have any questions, have any needs, we're on the lower level, almost across from the clinic, and we're at extension 236, all right? Peggy is on vacation this week, and I'm here covering the agency, so I'll be there if you want to spend some time here. I do want to tell you one little secret. You may be the first to know, but Home Care just presented a $150,000 check to the foundation. And
Wow.
we're very excited about that, so
Thank you.
get your pencil sharpened and get some of that money for you guys.
Oh, you know we'll do it.
All right, all right. So thank you for your time. We'll keep you posted as we continue to grow and build, and if you have any questions or need, you let us know, okay? Have a great day.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear that. I was passed an announcement, no Monday night music. I'm getting the nod from Patsy, that's correct?
Got canceled last night.
So she says it got canceled last night. So just letting you know about that. So thank you. So we're going to go over our financials from the previous quarter. And just to make you aware, April 1st, which is today, starts our new fiscal year at Westminster Communities of Florida, which applies to all the communities. So that's why our last quarter is October to December 2023. And so we'll go over the basics here and let you know how we've done so far this year. We did send a copy of this to Mr. Corbett as well for his review. So our revenues are $8.4 million on a budget of $7.8 million. So you've been referring an awful lot of people. So you're our primary referral source. At my last count, we had spent year-to-date $65,000 just on the resident referrals and the new resident referrals. So that is an incredible number of residents who are referring people that get that incentive. So I just want to say thank you for your referrals. That has benefited our occupancy. Actually, our last occupancy update as of Thursday We are 95.8 occupied on this campus, which we're blowing it out of the water for national trends as well as Westminster trends. So occupied and sold is actually 97%. So we have that many more reserved here on the campus, people coming in and reserving homes with us. Our wages, we were budgeted at 3.3 million. We actually spent 3.4. One of the reasons that happened had to do with all of the positions that we've been filling. The floodgates have opened and we've been getting qualified applicants. I couldn't have said that 2 years ago. And now we are actually able to select from a good pool of candidates. We've got people coming in the doors, interviewing with us. Probably the biggest department that enjoys that right now is dining, which is a really, really good thing because we've needed dishwashers and servers. If you were here at the dining chat, you will remember that Paul mentioned he has a new assistant dining director coming. She'll be joining him from FSU. And then one of the chefs from another building, Westminster St. Augustine. He actually came and filled in for a week. He loved it so much that he applied and was accepted. Yeah, Bill, I don't remember his name. Bill Mink. He is the happiest chef I have ever met. And when he left Paul a 9-page report of all the things where he had left off, things he was working on, things we needed to continue working on, and so forth. So you talk about detail-oriented. And so he really, really wants to be here, and so he's coming from Westminster St. Augustine. So they're not really happy with us because of that. But we're going to have an awesome team in dining. Very good, very cohesive. So we're very, very pleased with that. But so in filling positions, of course, wages and benefits are going up. And that is a great thing. So benefits budgeted at 643, actual 670. So again, that's about 30% of the offering. So it's wages and benefits that people get, and our benefits are incredible. And I'll tell you just this one sidebar. We have CHP here, which probably many of you do too. So that's the healthcare benefit that we offer to our team members. And I can tell you when my daughter had a brain tumor and had to be life-flighted from Tallahassee Memorial to Shands, CHP followed us there and paid all but $1,000 of the $100,000 bill that we received. So you talk about good benefits. I know exactly what that is from both sides, from the provider side and the recipient side. And I share that story with our team members too, in case they have any doubts or they're not from the area and they have any doubts about CHP. It's an excellent benefit. So under our controllable expenses, we have a variance of $157,000. Our budget was 2.8. We spent $3 million. Under our non-controllable, we had a budget of $935. We spent $988. So the variance of $52,000. Our NOI has a variance of 204. Our budget is 72,000, and our actual at 276,000. So when we mentioned last quarter that our department heads are working very hard to be very good stewards of your money, that's something that we take very, very seriously. So some of these slides you'll remember from before, what our revenue drivers are. I'd say independent living and health center primarily. Nursing services under Medicare, Medicaid, and private pay. We also have contracts with various HMOs, CHP being the primary. So other revenue drivers, special projects with maintenance, housekeeping, guest rooms, special services, and therapy outpatient. And our new outpatient director is doing an amazing job. So that therapy program is touching a lot of lives. And of course, dining services. Some of our expense, it's a service industry, so it's going to be wages and benefits being the largest expense. And we just gave, as of the 4/1 payroll, $457,000 in market adjustments to our team members. We do market surveys at least 25 across the industries, all of the competing industries, so not only healthcare industries, but also hospitality, restaurant industries, other, like hotels, places like that. All of them pull from the same pool of individuals that we do. So we do market reviews and do salary adjustments across the board, and we do that every year. So we already know what we're going to likely increase, what our average increase will be for all of our team members. So we're projected at 3%, and that doesn't include the market adjustment. If we need to make a market adjustment, we do that because we want to make sure we're competitive. And I know many of you feel very strongly that we be competitive so that we can get the best. Let me go back. You also remember this is still in place. A lot of industries are still moving to that 15 an hour. We already went ahead and put that in place. So just mentioned 30% is what we set aside for benefits for every single team member that works full-time with us. And we continue to expect market increases, especially in clinical. So nothing new about that. So the expenses we consider controllable, you've seen this before: payroll, overtime, contract labor, and consultants. Office supplies, repairs, minor equipment, prescription drugs are the non-payroll, but not controllable convalescent days. If you need to use your convalescent days, you use them. We don't manage or monitor anything like that. We are here for you. That's part of your contract. Lab charges, whatever your doctors order, that's what we need to do, including whatever labs you need. Same with x-rays and medical supplies. So the non-payroll grocery, I changed that from raw food. Somebody didn't like it, so I said groceries. They're like, what is raw food? Is that a raw chicken? No. I would just say our grocery expenses and sequestered percentage from HMO. So every HMO have their sequestered amount. If you want to do business with us, then you're going to give up 20%, of your daily rate. So those are things that happen with our HMOs, and I'm just saying 20. I'm not saying that's the right amount, Jeff. If there's a specific amount, Jeff and Donna, and of course then there's utilities. There are other non-controllable expenses. We have many, many, many licenses and permits and so forth. Our health and life insurance, we work very hard to get the best rates we can, but we also want to give our staff the best product that we can. And then non-payroll expenses like insurance, taxes, cable, workers' comp reserve. So if somebody trips and falls, one of our team members, there's an automatic reserve of dollars for them to make sure that's available to pay for whatever medical care they need. So we're blessed in that revenues exceeded projections, and our occupancy goals for the quarter were met, mostly thanks to you and your referrals. Again, 97% occupied and sold is not the industry norm. Industry norm is much less. Wages are higher than budgeted because of our salary adjustments. We do those every year. We make the best estimates that we can, and we base it on what our current salaries are. If the market adjusts, we adjust with it. And then benefits include time off, retirement, health care, to name a few. There are many, many benefits of working at Westminster Oaks. So some of our unrelated controllable expenses are occupancy. We have multiple budgets, for example, groceries, that flexes. So if our budget increases, so do our grocery budgeted line items. That increases also. Same with nursing. Nursing increases, then their line items also increase. They flex to be able to accommodate all the people that are coming in. We don't want to turn anybody away because of the budget. We're here to serve you. So 2025 looks very, very good. One of the main reasons is because so many positions have been filled. I can tell you that Vicki makes a report every single week on vacant positions, and the report is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I know she's thrilled about that, and I'm thrilled too. when I see another server coming through and another green sheet, because Paul walks them. He walks them to Vicky, and then he walks them to me, and then he walks them to HR. And so if he's got a good server coming in, he's like, you're not getting away from me until we do all this paperwork. So using spend downs, managing our budgets very, very well, and a continued emphasis on being good stewards of our residents' dollars. So I will try to answer any questions that you have. And after that, we will turn this over to the foundation. And just to let you know, all of our reports are going to be posted on MyWLife, and the quarterly has already come in, and it's at the desk in the lobby. So if you walk into the Perry Center lobby and hang a left, there's a great big desk there, and there's OYR. Everything we've gotten from OYR in the past few months goes right in that book for your review. You can see beginning to end. All right. Gail, come on up. Thank you, ma'am. Great to see you. Begin switching it over.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so I'm Gail Alexander, and I work for Westminster Communities Foundation. And Shannon's going to stand up here and make me nervous the whole time.
No, I'm not.
As if I'm not already nervous.
I was just making sure that your slides went up
Oh, okay, thank you.
so
Okay.
that I could see her from here and say, keep on going. Okay,
Okay.
you're good.
All right, thank you. Okay, so our foundation was founded in 1974.
Can I get my coffee?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
1974, so that makes us 50 years old. I know, isn't that amazing? So the foundation exists to enhance Westminster communities and enrich the lives of the residents we serve. And this presentation will show you lots of pictures of the way that the foundation has enhanced our community. Okay. So the foundation provided over $800,000 to Westminster Oaks in 2023. Yeah, isn't that amazing? And that was through benevolent assistance, team member scholarships, cultural endowment programs, honorable service grants, and enhancements. Here are some examples of the enhancements that we had in our Bertrand Health Center. Beautiful new furniture and decor and medical equipment. This is a oxygen concentrator. That's a medical transfer. And that's a scale. There's Patsy. And for the Memory Care Center, enhancements included a beautiful donor wall and absolutely gorgeous stained glass windows in the chapel, choir chimes or handbell chimes, and absolutely gorgeous outdoor furniture. And it's really comfortable, y'all. For the Perry Center, enhancements included a smart TV and a surround sound system, actually a sound system for the third floor dining room. Second floor, they received new carpet, lights, and ceiling tiles. And the Floridian room, which is our main dining room, now has a sound system and also a AV element. So if there's a PowerPoint presentation in our dining room, this can be done. Fitness and rehab therapy. So Rocksteady Boxing. We've had a gracious donor provide these classes for us for every Friday, and they are well attended and a lot of fun. We received some new fitness equipment. The pickleball court was painted, and this is an ultrasound for the rehab therapy. Enhancements in the Azalea Gardens courtyard. Beautiful brick pavers, furniture, umbrellas, landscaping, a water fountain, and lamp post. And if you haven't been over there yet, please go. I mean, the weather's great. Why not? It's a beautiful place to just enjoy the afternoon. Yay! The Veterans Wall of Honor. We received beautiful new furniture and decor, and we have the 5 branches of the military flags. Other enhancements. Our putting green has memorial benches, and the McGuire Center dance floor, not pictured here, but it is 24 feet long, and Tegan said it's about the width of this stage and goes out about 8 or 10 feet. The lower level theater received surround sound. And the foundation also sponsors numerous events throughout the year. So we had 2 estate planning seminars, a blessing of the pets, new resident orientation, which we're overdue for one. We had 2 second generation parties, the foundation art show and calendars. And by the way, if you're entering your art this year to the foundation art show, please come see me soon. And then we had a Westminster Oaks art show and a Legacy Society luncheon. So our cultural endowment program was quite busy in 2023. We had 9 events plus 2 theater organ nights. I hope y'all are enjoying these cultural endowment events as much as I am. They really are a lot of fun. And tomorrow night is our next one with Simply Sinatra. We're going to have about 20 guests from Westminster Winter Park and Baldwin Park, so please welcome them. They are looking into having a new lifelong learning center and cultural endowment program, so they're going to come here and see how it's done. So I have 3 committees that help me throughout the year, and this is a list of our foundation ambassadors. They do so many things for me, helping me with all the busy work, folding, stuffing, delivering, helping proof my articles, and just give me ideas. So I really do appreciate everything they do for me throughout the year. Our Cultural Endowment Selection Committee is listed here. Carolyn Shackelford has been on the committee since we started, and Lynn as well, 10 years ago. So if you have ideas or feedback, please go see these committee members. And we have a scholarship committee. They meet with the applicants, our team members who are applying for scholarships. They interview them, they ask them lots of great questions, and then they encourage them throughout their journey. We have 2 that are studying to be RNs right now, and they both work in the Bertrand Health Center. So 2024, we've already received a few enhancements, including 84-inch smart television in the pool house, multiple AEDs, 12 or so? Yes. 10 more throughout the campus. And the memorial bench for the Azalea Gardens is actually on its way. It's not quite here yet, but it's en route. And coming soon, 110 new mattresses for the Bertrand Health Center. High-end, pressure sore relieving specialty mattresses, so it's going to be great. New therapy equipment. I don't know if any of you have had rehab lately or have passed through the rehab department, but it's going to have a brand new look, new equipment. It's going to be wonderful. The Memory Care Center is going to have a security technology system installed soon. Another memorial bench in the Memory Care Center. Patio enhancements for the St. Andrews Pub patio. So the area right outside St. Andrews Pub is going to be revamped, expanded, enhanced. It's going to be great. Large screen smart TV for the Perry Center. That's already been purchased, just needs to be installed. And we have a second year of Rocksteady boxing classes on the way. So just as a reminder, 100% of your gifts go to the funds that you designate. All gifts are tax deductible, and the foundation is a 501c3 organization. Ways to give: cash, checks, stock, IRA distributions. Many of you are required to take RMDs, required minimum distributions from your IRAs. If you transfer it to the foundation, then that's a way to avoid capital gains. Real estate plan gifts, which are also legacy society gifts. Gift life income, charitable gift annuities. Those are a wonderful way to become a legacy society donor, receive lifetime income, and support Westminster Oaks. If you include us in your will or your trust, we'd love to get a copy of that information so we know. There's also life insurance policies that you can transfer to Westminster Communities Foundation, stocks, mutual funds, real estate. And this is a picture of my boss, Jeff Coates. He's at our home office in Orlando, and we work together to serve you. So I thank you for all the things that you do to inspire us, to give back to our community. You have great ideas. Love working with you all, and thank you for supporting Westminster Oaks. That's it. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead to my car.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate everything that you've done to enhance life at Westminster Oaks. I know you got a call.
Yep, I
So you
will.
got to run. Okay. Okay, go talk to your boss. So that concludes our quarterly meeting, and I'm so glad you were here and got to see what's going on, and we'll try to continue bringing in special speakers to let you know what's going on in the campus and with our communities across the board as well. Quality of life surveys and so forth. So thank you so much for coming today. I hope you have an awesome week.